Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Jill, and welcome to another episode of Resiliency Radio, your go-to podcast for the most cutting-edge insights in integrative and functional medicine. I'm your host, and with each episode, we dive into the heart of healing and personal transformation. Today, I have a special opportunity to interview someone I'm just getting to know who has an amazing story. I'll give you the background in his bio, but just to frame this up, today I want to talk about SHA Wellness and the story of how this came to be. And I'm speaking with son, vice president, founder, board member Alejandro Bataller, and board member and vice president of SHA Wellness Clinic, which is a global health leader in health and wellness. With a background in marketing, research, and business, Alejandro has decided and dedicated his career to promoting well-being through innovative wellness concepts. In 2007, he joined the family business, AB Living, and helped to launch SHA Wellness Clinic, which has since become a renowned holistic approach to health, receiving over 100 international awards, including the World's Best Wellness Clinic from the World Spa Awards. SHA continues to expand globally with a new location that just opened in Mexico this year that I got to visit. We're going to talk about that. And Abu Dhabi in 2025. He's deeply committed to the transformative power of wellness, having overseen the positive impact on over 65,000 individuals, including royalty and prominent figures. His focus on personalized, life-changing experiences at the core of SHA's philosophy. So by now you can see why I love this man. I barely know him, but I love what he's done with his family. And I got the opportunity, I'll just give you guys a brief background, to visit SHA Wellness Mexico that just opened in the fall of 2024. We're recording this at the beginning of 2025. And I'll tell you, many of you know, I have been looking for a place for retreats for followers, friends, and patients to take them to experience not only the best in integrative and functional medicine, but also a luxurious place where you can be pampered and taken care of and eat 5-star gourmet food. And what I experienced at SHA Mexico, SHA Wellness Mexico, was just, I don't even have words. And then, like I said, I get to talk to Alejandro about how this happened and how this came to be. But stay tuned, guys, because we'll talk about details here. You'll find in the show notes anything you want to know about the retreat this year. But I am taking a group. It's a limited group. We are only taking 30 participants. So you're going to want to be at the forefront of signing up. And if you want more information, you can go to jillcarnahan.com/wellness-retreats. And you can put your name in there and you'll be the first to know about the details of this year's retreat. At the moment, we're planning on going down in April, the end of April, April 27th, and there'll be 2 groups. So you'll get more details coming. But for now, welcome, Alejandro. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. So nice to connect, Dr. Jill, and so honored to participate in your podcast.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's
for your
such an honor.
generous words about SHA.
Yes, it's such an honor to have you because, like I said, I've been to a lot of places, and
I
it
can
was,
imagine.
yeah, it was so clear when I went to SHA. I literally was like, wow, this is everything I've been looking for and more. And let's go back to your story because I know your family has a really profound story and the passion behind what you do shows. Do you want to share a little bit about what happened in
Yes,
your
with
family?
pleasure. Well, I had the opportunity to watch your documentary, and I feel very connected because we have so many similarities in our stories. Um, My father recovered from a cancer 22 years ago, thanks to functional medicine, integrative medicine. So we've born in Argentina, and our nutrition used to be very far off of the nutrition we've been following and preaching for the last 22 years. So basically, we had different relatives who passed away on a young age through cancer. So we were already very sensible to the subject. And my father was diagnosed with colon cancer in 2002. And a friend of ours told us about a doctor who was specialized on functional medicine. And he was able to recover his health thanks to changing his lifestyle, changing his nutrition, and he understood it as a signal. I followed his steps. I was the second one in the family to visit this doctor, and I've been suffering very strong migraines for over a decade. I was in university at that time, And I was taking strong medications, not seeing an evolution. And as soon as I changed my diet and my lifestyle, I was able also to recover my health. So we became super passionate about how we can shape our health through our actions. And we started telling friends and family about it. And then we thought, why not sharing it on a bigger scale? So there is no physicians in the family, but when you became so passionate about the subject, you want to share with others. So we thought we should do something about it. No, our feeling was that medicine is very focused on sick care, but as it was our case, we've been not being able to resolve our issues through that conventional system for many years, and we wanted to create a place where we could help people to optimize their health, help people who are well to remain well, help people who may be unwell for reasons related with their lifestyle to find and recover health.
Wow. I love hearing that. And you know what's interesting with your father's diagnosis, my diagnosis of cancer was just 1 year prior in 2001. Because when you said
Wow.
22 years, it was very close. And I remember the same thing. I went into medicine knowing that at that point, that was still the best reimbursed system with insurance and all of that in the United States. But I did know that there was so much more to healing than just medications and surgery. And those serve a purpose, as we both know. But when you deal with complex chronic disease, like we're seeing more and more, metabolic dysfunction and cardiovascular disease, and of course, cancer and autoimmunity, our traditional system and really worldwide of just giving a drug is not doing any justice. It doesn't reverse anything. So I love that you came upon this. What led you to me when I went to SHA in Mexico? My impression was just that you had no you really put everything in to make it a 5-star, beautiful, everything about the rooms, the experience, the food, even the fact that there's the beach and everything about it is beautiful, luxurious. How did you come about to design and create the kind of, because you can have incredible integrative medicine in a general non-luxurious setting, right? But you've gone the extra mile in creating this really, really beautiful place. Tell me more about that, how that came to be. And you started in Spain, right?
Yes, we started in Spain. It took us 4 years to create SHA in Spain. We started in 2004, we opened in 2008. And in these 16 years, as you mentioned before, we had the honor of transforming the life, impacting on the life of over 65,000 people from all around the world. And our goal from the beginning was how to create a place, health should be related with pleasure, with fun. No, many times we have this wrong idea of indulgement. So we're working all year round, and when we have some time for ourselves, usually we go to a place where we think we're indulging ourselves, but many times we do the opposite of what we need. No, we eat more, we drink more alcohol, we exercise less. So we're thinking in a place where people can really have a true reset, a true recovery, which should be the priority when you are taking some time off. So yes, we saw there were some wellness places that were not so luxurious because perhaps they were prioritizing other aspects. And we wanted to change that. We wanted to make a health retreat luxurious and trendy and cool on the same time that super effective with rigor, with top experts, no, how to create that beautiful mix, no. So yes, it's true when you see an image or a video of SHA Mexico, it looks like a luxurious beach resort.
Yeah.
But then the more interesting part is insights, no, in the method, in everything that you can find to achieve and maintain optimal health, where we've been able to integrate every single therapy technique from holistic or scientific medicine that can help you to achieve lifelong health and well-being.
Yeah, you've really done it because, again, the best technology, what we know now is the rapidly changing of wearables and devices and measuring our physiology is not only rapidly changing, but there's some really amazing things. And I saw with my own experience how you harnessed a lot of those assessment tools. You have all the best of the best in some of this, and some easy ways where within an hour I had a pretty good assessment of my physiological biomarkers and health. So I'd love to talk about that a little bit about how you decided what to use and how and the latest technology. And then, of course, you have integrative functional doctors that are there that kind of guide the process. And then while I was there, I had shiatsu, I had massage, I had hydrotherapy, I had all kinds of wonderful experience. The menu is so it's better than the best spa I've ever been to. So you have all of that. And then the food, every meal was a work of art. And then everything, and I live that way, so I eat very like clean and organic, and I don't eat a lot of processed food. But what I've always found, if I go to a restaurant and I want a gluten-free meal with no dairy or certain things, it tastes gross because they don't know how to prepare food without the sugar and all of those things. But your chefs and your staff was so accommodating, and every meal was literally not only gorgeous to look at, the taste was phenomenal. So you have the food down. And then just your staff and your people, you have psychological assessments and work there. I mean, you have thought of everything. Did that come out of the gate when you opened in 2008, or did it take a while to get all of those things in place?
I would say it's been a constant evolution, no? As you know very well, 80% of the formula is lifestyle to
Mhm.
achieve optimal health. So, of course, we started with that nutrition, where, as you say, the goal is how we can show the world that eating healthy and eating delicious food can be perfectly compatible. It's just a matter of education, a matter of knowledge. And we have achieved it in SHA, and that has been a constant evolution. And it's something that our guests highlight usually of their stay. It's mainly plant-based, using some sea protein if you wish. But as you say, you don't miss anything, which is
Right.
important. But because if you're following a diet that is very effective but is very strict, you're wishing to end and come back to your nutrition. And here's the opposite. People always say, "I wish I would eat like this on a daily basis because I'm achieving my health goals and I'm enjoying very much at the same time." Then everything starts the experience, as you say, with preventive diagnosis. So we have integrated different technologies that allow us to have a very visual, photo of the areas of opportunities to optimize your health.
Mhm.
So from physical stress, mental stress, bone density, body composition, cognitive activity. From here, we complement it with, of course, with an extensive blood test and many additional tests that we can do depending what you're looking for, genetics, epigenetic, hormonal tests, and many other. It's totally personalized, but we've developed this protocol. So when you have the consultation with the functional medicine doctor, you can already see in the screen and the consultation many interesting data that shows you to point where you want to work to optimize your health. And then physical performance, that is key. I don't know if you were able to enjoy. We have training facilities that even if you don't like to train, you would like to train here, training, enjoying the beautiful Caribbean Sea with the latest technology. We have integrated diagnosis like the B2 Max, virtual reality training, physical performance technique, and the different medical specialties like stem cells, regenerative medicine, brain health, cognitive stimulation, where we use transcranial stimulation, photobiomodulation. We have, as you say, psychologists, we have psychiatric, we have a dental area. So it's a one-stop shop, no? Like you say in America, no? It's when you wanna invest a week or 2 weeks in yourself, how you can get the best out of it. And then bring in top experts as yourself, Dr. Jill, that we are so honored to have you from next April. And I'm sure this is going to be the first of many visits to SHA in order to create together a healthier world.
Wow, I love it. And I couldn't agree more. Because, like I said, it's probably been 7 or 8 years that I've been visiting places and looking for the right fit. And what I knew is I wanted women like me or men that, maybe have a business or entrepreneurial or physicians that take care of other people and are doing great work in the world. And they just need that encouragement to really make sure that they're taking care of themselves because we as healers can't show up in the world with ideas, creativity, energy an ability to help other people heal unless we start with ourselves. And I really, like I said, I've been many places, and some of them have the medical thing down, some of them have the integrative thing down, and some of them have other pieces and components. But I've never seen such a hybrid of everything that I wanted to see. So I was blown away, like by the experience. It was so good. And it was 5 star in every way, like the way I was treated, the food, the accommodations. And we didn't mention the gym. I love that you mentioned that because I was blown away. That gym is something else. Everything you could possibly want. Like you said, VO2 Max, we tried the Icarus, the virtual reality. That was really amazing. And then of course, all the training, all the equipment, your fitness instructors and trainers are some of the best. And so it's also good because I think often in these retreats or medical centers or wellness centers, they do the food and they talk about a few integrative things, but then they're not talking about how do you move your body? How do we do? And we know the data on exercise is more powerful than any food or drug, but we often forget because we either don't have the training. And once again, you've thought of that because you have excellent trainers, excellent facility. You even have an indoor outdoor well, the pool, the beach, all of that, but that there's a lap pool hidden there. I was like, this is amazing. I found it.
Yes. Yes, yes. It's this is for anyone who is interested in health and well-being. This is Disneyland. Now we have over 1,000 treatments, and the key for us is always to get to understand what each guest is looking for and to be able to design their health program, their guest experience to make sure that they achieve their goals. And for us, the objective is this is an inflection point. This is a turning point in your life. No, we don't look just to be a quick fix that you come for a week and you lose a couple of kilos. We want you to live with as much knowledge as possible. We've created what we call the SHA Academy. We have a beautiful chef studio that you're learning how to cook healthy, also enjoying a beautiful view. I don't think there is on any other chef studio. I don't know if you visited when you were here with such a view. And the goal is this is not a secret method that we want you to come back every time you want to heal, but quite the opposite. No, what we love to see is the evolution in our guests. We have guests who have stayed over 50 times at SHA. People who comes once a year, people who comes once every few months, and we are so happy and passionate to see the evolution on themselves. At the end of the day, knowledge is power, no? And to have that knowledge is what allows you to be the CEO of your own health, to make the better decisions on a daily basis.
Yeah, well, and you have thought of everything. Yeah, there's classes. There is teaching the how to cook your own food, and honestly, that's interesting because that was one thing I thought. I don't mind cooking just for function to get clean and good food, but it's not always as beautiful as the stuff I experienced at SHA. So it's really fun to get new ideas, and I think that's part of it too. Like if I could take one thing home, I'd take some of your chefs and nutritionists home with me. But again, you teach.
You're not the first guest who thinks that. Actually, some of our guests took them in the past, so
Oh
we
yeah,
need
the
to
like
look out.
yeah, the ones who can afford to make an offer and hire them out.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
love that.
I would say, Dr. Jill, that usually we have four type of guests. No,
Yeah.
we have a type of guest who it's unwell and is looking to recover their health. And usually we're talking about guests who have already visited different doctors and they haven't found a solution. autoimmune diseases, chronic diseases, many times related with body inflammation, with wrong lifestyle, and they come to a place like this looking for a solution. Then we have a group of guests who are looking for immediate results, and they may not looking to change completely their lifestyle. They like to take a couple of things home, but they're more looking for looking nicer, losing few kilos, and that's also a percentage of our guests. Then we have a third group who is people who already um, are taking care of themselves. They may not be obsessed about biohacking their longevity, but they are eating clean, they're practicing yoga or meditation. And for this group, a place like SHA becomes their perfect place for vacation and to continue evolving on this journey that health is. And then you have a fourth group, which is people who are already investing time and dedication, and they're more interested on longevity, on how they can enjoy their best performance on every stage of their life, and they're looking always at what are the latest treatments, the latest technology, the latest supplementation. They do a lot of preventive diagnosis every year. So I would say those four are the type of guests, and our goal at SHA is always be able to identify what you're looking for and be able to give you what you are looking for, no?
Yeah, you've done just a great job. And like I said, because I know that the people are probably going to come to the retreat, certainly I might have patients and colleagues. In fact, probably the biggest questions I've gotten was from my colleagues, even my other doctors in my field of, hey, Jill, when are you doing a retreat? So I'm hoping that some of them listening will come. I think it's a perfect, really, whether you're a patient or just wanting to up level your game. I think this is the perfect thing. And that's why I'm partnering with you to do a retreat this year. And like I said, I hope it'll be many more. I'm just going to mention, and then we'll keep we'll finish up here. But if you guys are just now joining or hearing this and didn't hear the beginning, if you want more information, you can go to jillcarnahan.com/wellness-retreats, and you can sign up to get more information. We're going to be going to SHA with a group, a small group, so it's limited. It's VIP only, and it is going to be starting April 27th. I think we'll have two groups, and the details will be coming if you want to sign up on that website. What do you see? So Abu Dhabi in Dubai is the next one next year. Is that already started being constructed? What's happening
Yes,
there?
yes.
And tell us more about that.
So the third SHA property is going to be in Emirates. It's in a very privileged location between Dubai and Abu Dhabi on the coastline named Al Jurf. And it's going to be the first healthy living city, the first healthy living island, creating on purpose for longevity. And basically, it has a residential component, creating a healthy living community, and then a SHA health resort and wellness clinic. We are planning to open end of 2026, beginning of 2027. It's going to be very, very ambitious project on the purpose of being able to provide uh, health spam, hopefully, to many more people in that part of the world.
Wow, I love it. You're talking my language. I love it. I love it so much. Well, that's exciting because I hope that when that one's up, I get to visit that as well. I would love to come check it out, and I want to come to Spain too because that's been around for now. Was it been a decade that you said?
That no, it's been for 16
Oh,
years.
wow,
Just
excellent.
Spain, yes. So looking forward to welcome you there as well, Dr. Jill. We're so happy to partner with you, and I think your retreat is going to be a fantastic experience, no?
Yeah.
Because being able to enjoy on top of the SHA traditional offer, to be able to enjoy of your guidance, of your expertise, and also to generate that community experience with that selected group of people is going to be a really, really unique experience.
Yeah, and so again, guys, you can sign up to get for information. And what it will be is I'll be doing this with you. So I'll be there at the retreat, doing the experiences with you, doing the group classes, eating meals. sometimes with you. And then I'm going to actually be teaching in the evenings some classes on gut brain health and autoimmunity and toxicity in our environment. So I'll be doing some educational programs, and we'll actually invite the whole resort, anyone there can attend. We'll be doing a screening of the movie Dr. Patient, which you were able to see, Alejandro. And then I'll be sharing my book with everybody who comes. You get a free copy of the book. So you'll get lots of, hopefully, time and connection. So again, if you want to know more about that, jillcarnahan.com/wellness-retreats and sign up. Alejandro, it has been such a pleasure to get to know you. I am just so grateful that you and your family have put this out into the world. It's really an experience like no other. And I am so grateful that I have been able to experience it. I look forward to coming back. But most of all, just thank you for having the insight and vision to do this in the world.
Thank you so much to you, Dr. Jill. You know, we are both working in this industry for passion. SHA is a totally purpose-driven company, and we love to partner with people like you that we are so aligned in passion. Looking forward to see you as latest on April 27 and to welcome that wonderful group of people to improve their health and well-being.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Resiliency Radio. I hope you enjoyed that great episode with Alejandro, the Vice President of SHA Wellness, where I'll be taking a retreat this spring, probably again in the fall. If you want to sign up to get more information and be part of that retreat, just go to jillcarnahan.com/wellness-retreats and put your name and email in there, and we'll be in touch with you with more details if you are interested in joining me. And again, if the spring doesn't work out, we'll be doing this again in the fall, so stay tuned. As you know, you can find all Resiliency Radio episodes anywhere you watch podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, wherever. You can also find all of the transcripts and all the episodes on my website at jillcarnahan.com. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next week for another episode of Resiliency Radio.